broad beans one of your favourite crops then?
Yes, my family comes from North Africa, from Tunisia, and so we have a really good recipe that we make with broad beans, and they're quite difficult to get in the shops, and also quite difficult frozen.
Oh, there's nothing like the flavour when you pick them fresh, is there? And you can pick, well, obviously you eat the young leaves when they come up.
Oh, okay.
You can eat the pods when they're small whole.
Yes.
As well as pick. What can I tell you about broad beans?
Well, I've only ever eaten them as a bean, so I didn't know I could eat them as a pod, which I'll probably get down early and get those.
Well, yeah, really nice to do that. The broad beans are dead easy. Survive for cold. You can sow them in November, sow them early in the new year, or now. Glad you're holding the seeds, because a lot of gardeners, they put them on the soil next to where they're sowing. Now if you do that, what you're effectively creating is a little scent trail for mice. They come along and they'll sniff where you put them, and they'll know that there's good eating nearby, and then they'll hunt up down your rows and eat the beans. So always keep them off the ground. So double rows, about 6 inches apart. Space the beans about a hand's width apart.
Okay.
You can pack them in a small bed like this. It won't do them any harm. But the key is to leave a good gap between your double rows. I always have about a couple of feet, because that means I can walk up and down the rows, picking the crops.
Yeah.
And also just keeping a keen eye out for black bean aphid. Right, well, there's nothing to worry about really. It's just a sapsucker that comes along, attacks the tops of the leaves in summer. You just pinch off the tops, put the leaves on the compost heap. That's the end of the problem, but you do need to hunt them out. And that's it really. Double row, then a space. I reckon you've got room for another 3 rows in this bed anyway. So you're going to be all right?
Yes, yeah.
I don't think there's anything to go wrong here, and I'll be back in June to have some beans.
Brilliant, thank you.
Good luck, Cheryl.
Thank you, see you later.